In this section, we're going to talk about the important feature of how to set your locks, how to change the resistance in your door with the various types of wood we can use and rebar. First off, the wood you use. We've designed this door that wood is easily accessible at any home improvement store. Your basic 2x2 and 8-foot sections, and your 1x2 and 8-foot sections. We cut these at 16 inches, which gives you 6 pieces of wood per an 8-foot section. Very inexpensive for forcing doors. So this door here is our 3-lock option that you've had. In this feature, you can go with 1 lock in place, like you see here, or up to numerous locks. You can put in the 1-bys in here, or the 2-by in here. You can also put the 1-by in that first slot closest to the door, with a 2-by following it, with a wedge in the middle. That's one option. You can also just use the 2-by with a wedge placed in there. You can do this with all the locks. Another feature is if you run out of 2-bys and all you have is 1-bys, you can turn them horizontal or vertical in the 2-by lock and get that same effect. So it's very versatile in how the setups go. What we're going to talk about now is how to set your wedges in here. Your wedges, how we like to cut them, are 2 inches high by 7 inches long. It allows the easy function between the 1-by and the 2-by, and just with the 2-by slot. This 2-by, you've got to think of this wedge as a slide rule. This is important. Think of this as a slide rule. As the wedge moves left to right, it changes on the inward side how hard the initial gap is to get with your adze. We like to initially teach our students, and for a while, the wedge is more over toward the right or the inside of the door. And as your experience gets better, you can move the wedge over. Remember this, once we put the wedge in this spot near our 1/4 inch gap, that it is very hard to get a gap on the inward side of the door with the adze. You're pushing solid steel on solid steel. So a good variance here is you can put one wedge lock there, you can put a lock here with a 2-by. You can drop this wedge. Great feature of our door, and when you set up your locks, is it's going to be hard to get a gap here. It teaches the students to get their gap up here and work down. Same thing if you're down low, work up. You can always change your wedges. So easier, harder. Another feature of our door is rebar. You can use 1/2 inch rebar, cut at 13 inches. It fits into the barrels here and sets in. This side is closed off so it doesn't go all the way through. It's 13 inches. You put your wedge between the rebar and the wood, tap it into place. No 1-by in this, it's only a 2-by and the rebar. This is for heavy security. This is not for your new students. This is something to challenge them down the road as they become very proficient at the gap set force technique. Other than that, that's pretty much the setup of our locks. If you have any questions on this, again, contact us directly and we'll help you out any way we can. Thank you.